Chapter 5. The Wrong Address. Dr. Seward Diary. 7 September. Professor Van Helsing and I went to see Lucy today. She was very black. Even worse than yesterday. Her face was great. Even her lips were white. Her breathing was very weak again. The professor says she needs blood, lots of blood. Arthur arrived. His father is a little better. The professor asked Arthur to give his blood to Lucy. We went up to Lucy's room. The professor took something from his bag. He gave Lucy something to help her sleep. Arthur kisses her. Then the professor gave Arthur's blood to Lucy. The color started to become back to her face. Arthur became paler and paler. Lucy jeered. Lucy wears a black band around her neck with a beautiful diamond in the center. The diamond was a present from Arthur. When the professor touches Lucy's head, the band moved little, but the professor and I saw two small marks on her neck. They were kid red. The professor seemed shocked and very worried. Arthur didn't see the marks. I took him back to his room. He needed the rest. When I came back into Lucy's room, the band was covering her neck again. I asked the professor about the marks. He couldn't tell me about them. He's going back to Amsterdam tonight. He said there are books there than he needs. He says I must stay with Lucy all night. I mustn't leave her. He said I mustn't sleep. I must watch her all night. 10 September. I stayed awake with Lucy for 2 nights. Albeit she did want to sleep. She was afraid that my promise to stay with her hand to wake her up. If if she had a bad dream, but nights she slept very well. Yesterday she looked much better. I was very tired last night. Lucy told me to sleep. It was a good idea. I slept on the sofa in her room. This morning I woke up when the professor came into the room, locked the curtains and light came into the room. Lucy didn't wake up. She was quite white. There wasn't a time she needed blood. It's time that this time I gave her blood. When he woke up, she looked better. The professor me to home. He told me to sleep. He's going to look after Lucy. 11 September. This morning, this morning I went to see Lucy. She much better. While I was there, some flowers arrived. The professor looked. The professor took them to Lucy. I helped him to put the flowers around her room. Then he made a necklace of flowers for her. The flowers don't smell very nice. They're garlic flowers. Say, uh, the professor said they're Lucy medicine. She doesn't like them very much. She wants to get better, so she's wearing them and think it a very strange medicine. But I trust the professor. He knows what he's doing. he told Lucy not to open the door on the window of her room. Then we left. He says we can sleep well tonight. Nothing will happen to Lucy. He's sure.